Hey guys, how you doing? I just thought I'd do a wee video. I wasn't going to, I was just going to sit back and chill with this cigar and film. It's a fairly cheap-ish one, it's about £3. It's a Nicaraguan, that's about all, and it's just a general blend Nicaraguan cigar. I know bugger all about cigars, but I do and I like them. So like I said, I wasn't going to try and say to you I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to sit back and smoke the thing. Anyway, I made a bit of a bollocks of cutting the end off. Didn't do that too well, but it seems to have cut off okay. People talk about pre-light draw. It seems to have stop moving. It seemed to draw quite easily, but not loosely. It was a fairly easy draw. Not smoking a huge amount, like a forest fire or anything. When you see that. It's got quite a light wrapper. Like I said, it doesn't mean much to me. It's just a sort of generic Nicaraguan cigar. It's got, I felt along it before I lit it, and it's got no real soft spots like you'll talk about. There's a few veins in the leaf, the outer leaf wrapper. I don't really know what that means in terms of its quality. They're not really pronounced or anything. That's about it really. In terms of flavour, I mean it's not harsh and raw like the cheap cigars I was tried smoking, like store out of the store. It's like from a cigar shop. But this is one of the cheapest ones I bought, so I thought that's where I'll start. I suppose the draw is quite tight compared to say pipe, but I don't know how relative it is to other better quality cigars and different cigars. It's fairly tight drawn. Sure. Flavour wise, it's like I say, it's mild. I would say. If anything, without getting pretentious, it sounds sort of it's reasonably creamy. It's creamy. And it smells as good, good like the other quality cigars I've smoked. So, not hugely easy to get a draw. I wouldn't want it to be drawing much more than that. And blowing out through my nose, you can really taste the flavours without it burning your nose coming out. Anyway, I'll dip back in this later. I wonder how long this takes to smoke. Anyway, see you soon. So, quick update on this little Nicaraguan number. We're just over halfway through, I reckon. I reckon I have balls of chopping the end. Because before smoking cigars, I've always used the V cutter side of it. You chop the V out of it, so it's a bit difficult. You can't really go wrong. You stick it in, you chop it, bang. But I was trying to chop the end off, like with the actual guillotine. I don't think I've made a very good job of it, which is affecting the draw. So it's good because it slows it down and you don't get too much smoke. But I'm not really sure how much I should be getting. There's no real taste from the tobacco on my mouth, the actual cigar on my mouth. It's smooth, it's okay, it's good. It's the only, and there are sort of various flavours you can taste in this generic, I said, like just bog standard handmade Nicaraguan cigar that's got a long filler apparently. as opposed to, you know, just a mash of stuff. There seems to be quite a sort of chemical taste to it. Like I say, smooth coming out the nose, nice flavours. In the background there is this sort of chemically taste. Smoked the bowl earlier of Oleg Bullseye Flake. Don't know whether that affects the flavour of the cigar. This ash. I have to tap the ash reasonably, not that often, but I don't really want. I'm sitting in the house, so I don't want it to fall on the sofa, you know. Yeah, chemicals in handmade cigars. It's a bit more than a chemicals in a handmade cigar. Does that happen? Do they chemically treat them? The cheaper ones, because this has a sort of chemically taste, and not sure whereabouts. Like I said, on to chop the end off when I'm using a guillotine. I don't think I chopped enough on, which means it's not drawing as well as it should do. But it's okay. I'm going to have to tap this. I'm dropping the computer. I'm going to have to tap this thing because it's going to fall. But anyway, it's okay. It's good. I'm going to come back to the stub. Okay, this wee fella's just about to die a death. Probably about 45 minutes. I'm not sure what size it is. It's 38, 48, 38, 40 ring gauge, I think, about 5 inches long. It's smooth. I think I was very confused about this chemically taste. It got better after the sort of first, as it went on, it got better and more sort of, like I said, no, difficult to describe when you don't know what the hell you're talking about, but maybe earthy, but very smooth. I was surprised because I thought it would be stronger, because I was told that the Nicaraguan cigars were stronger than the Dominican ones. And it's not really, well, this one isn't, to my uneducated palate. Yeah, so maybe it wasn't chemically, it was sort of earthy and it was sweet. There's a sweetness to it, definitely a sweetness to it. Pleasant, good, and it's sweet, it's smooth, it does not harsh and blow through your nose. Not sure I chopped it correctly. The ash, what do you call it? The ring around the ash, it burnt, relatively evenly all the way down. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Would I buy it again? No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. Probably not. Probably not. It's all right. I mean, at £3, it's good. I mean, it's so easy smoking though. I mean, I could quite easily smoke another straight after this, and wouldn't think twice about it. Yeah, that's my uneducated review. Unfortunately, this little fella's going to die. So, any comments or views about, whether they're wrong or about the flavours that I'm actually tasting? Or comments on this one that's Nicaraguan in terms of strength, supposed to be stronger than the Dominicans. The one thing that I do notice is that there's a huge difference in quality in taste and flavour and just the general enjoyment of it between this one at say £3 and one that it's got a a good reputation and a name that's twice the price. Can I justify that? Not really. But the more expensive ones are very good. I like to say, would I buy this again? £3 no. It's alright, but nothing really special. But yeah. Okay, right, well, I'd appreciate any feedback about, you know, how to chop the end better, or the flavours, and any comments about Nicaraguan versus Dominican, and the flavours, especially that sort of chemically flavour that hit around the middle of the cigar, but then seem to disappear and become more, I don't use the word complex because it sounds so bloody pretentious, but you know, integrated and complex and mashed together into one nicer flavour towards the end. Unfortunately, this little baby's got the zone, so I'll probably have to bite now actually. And what's the risk of this film? Donnie, what the hell am I watching now? It's a gangster film. It's a gangster, it's a Johnny Depp gangster film. You want to take up your time, Countdown Control. It's with Al Pacino and Johnny Depp from, you know, ages ago. It's an old film, so I was just kicking back and watching that on a very chill day off. Yeah, I would say I've enjoyed this cigar, this non-branded, handmade Nicaraguan cigar at £3. It lasted about 50 minutes tops. The draw wasn't very it didn't draw very fast, didn't smoke very fast. It was good, but probably wouldn't buy it again. Okay, hope everyone's well, and see you soon. Arrivederci.